Anyone else?
Clarification, what is the Laurie case?
What is the what?
What is a Laurie case?
Specifics.
I'll defer to the attorney, he's the attorney.
Steve can address it directly, he probably has to deal with it on a daily basis.
Basically, what had happened is a number of years ago, and I don't remember what the year was, it was online, there was an issue up in Franklin where there was a homicide, and when the suspect ended up in court, the defense brought up the issue that I believe it was a sergeant at the time up in Franklin, had a history of untruthfulness in past law enforcement jobs prior to that department. And I believe, and maybe you can tell me if I'm saying this right, but the gist of it was that the defense has the right to know about any issues that an officer has for credibility, so that they can help plan, the defense attorney can help plan the defense. Because if the theory is that if an officer has been untruthful at one point, why are they now not being truthful in a new point? So quickly, you get stopped tomorrow, you get a ticket, he or she says you're going 90 and you say you're going 30. You're going to fight it. You're going to have the right to find out if that person has had credibility issues in the past. If your attorney learns through the discovery process that's the case, then your attorney has the option of petitioning the court to have that officer's personnel file reviewed in camera by the judge to determine if there is anything in that personnel file that talks about credibility that may negatively impact you as a defendant in your case. And then the judge makes a ruling based on his or her in-camera interview of whether that officer's credibility or lack thereof may in some way harm you. And then the judge goes from there. But it's really to protect everybody, all of us, from officers that have had credibility issues and whose credibility is a question or could be a question, especially if you have a case where you don't have witnesses or a lot of physical evidence or something like that. So it's a protection for everybody. Across the country it's called, it's not Laurie, it's, we're not the only state that's had that, and I have it somewhere in my stuff, but across the country it's called something else.
It's Laurie Materials.
It's what?
Laurie Materials.
Not across the country, it's called something else. There's a similar case. There's a similar case across the country that basically talks about the same thing.
Thank you.